Let's go. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. You might have caught a little bit of words coming before the stream, but I am excited. We're going to kick this off with a giveaway. That's the coolest thing ever. All right. Right here, we have. I see right away. Can someone in Canada win the RAK giveaway? Yeah. These miners go for US and Canada, so I think Canada would be eligible. So this is completely free. There are no conditions. There's no gimmicks, no nothing. Let's go. So what we're going to do is, I've got two ways to do this, and I was thinking about, oh geez, which way could this be gamed? And so I've got two ways for you to submit your drawing. So what we're gonna do is we're going to just do a random number here, and we're going to pick a number between 1 and 4,000. We're about at 4,000 subscribers, so that's why I decided that number. And you can either put that in the chat. However, if you do that, then like on the tail end of if you win, then there's the how do I get a hold of you and make sure it's you if you won. So the alternative to that is I just created a dumper email quickly to do that. And so if you want to email your entry, that is absolutely okay too. We're going to do, I set up a Proton Mail account. So we're going to do CT giveaway. So that's like Charlie Tango giveaway, all one word, at protonmail.com. If you would like to send your address to that email, then I can get your entry log number between 1 and 4,000. We're going to about 5 minutes to get all the entries in, or you can put it in the chat. And then at some point, we're going to cut off all guesses so that we can get the giveaway. We want to start this right away and get you back if you're on holiday celebrating the 4th. Want to get you back to that. So, all right, get your entries in. So excited. This is awesome. Between 1 and 4,000, get your entries in. You can also email at ctgiveaway@protonmail.com. And I'm gonna dump this email right away afterwards, so you don't have to worry about your email getting leaked or anything like that. Okay. Only one entry. Well, let's not spam it all there. The email is ctgiveaway, as in Charlie Tango, ctgiveaway, all one word, at protonmail.com. Canada does count. I believe these miners all go back and forth. No big deal. Oh man, look at all those numbers. I don't even know what the number is. I got a special helper get me 3 guesses in case there was a tie. So then we'd have a round 2 or even a round 3. So I over prepared for this. Yep, Mike, you put it in the chat. I'm gonna go look in that. Oh yeah, I'm getting emails. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've got a lot of emails already. This is awesome. Looks like I got about 15 entries in the email so far. There's no trivia with this. I thought about doing some trivia with my with something on my YouTube channel or something like that. But yeah, no. All right, the numbers is if you want an entry, you got to get me a number between 1 and 4,000 because that's the number of subscribers, and put that either in the chat or you can email ctgiveaway at protonmail.com. A long AP moment. That's funny. I hear you. We'll on the Nebras. We'll talk about that in a little bit. All right, we are at 12:05. So last chance. No more than one entry. Just get one number, one guess. Okay. If you want, we'll do this one last time. You can put a number between 1 and 4,000 in the chat, or you can email your number to ctgiveaway, all one word, at protonmail.com. Again, I'm going to dump all these right afterwards. I'm going to delete the account so everything stays secure. And only the person that won is something that I'll reach back out to via that email address. So other than that, we're good to go. 1 in 4,000, but there's only 77 people watching. That's too bad. We're giving away free miners. I guess if you want to, yes, please share on Twitter and decrease your odds of winning so we can get more viewers on there. Oh man. It's the problem with the contest by one of those very little known YouTubers. All right. We're going to go one more minute. I know I said 12:05, so we're going to, I saw some people are still sending theirs. So, I didn't even promote this in the Helium Discord. I probably should have done that. Oh well. All right. This is time. So at 12:07, I'm gonna cut off all things, and basically I'm gonna put something in here. No more entries taken. All right, I'm gonna put this in the chat, and at 12:07, oh man, one more person joined, and they want to get in. All right, Jake, just for you, I'm gonna say you put a number between 1 and 4,000 in the chat, or send an email to ctgiveaway at protonmail.com. All right. Here is the, oh man, if you put it in the general section on the Helium Discord, we're gonna have to wait like at least 2 more minutes. Oh, this is so exciting. I just want to give this away, and everybody's like 5 minutes ago is given their numbers, and now they're like, oh, why do we have to wait for more people? Don't they know Ed is cool and he wants to do this giveaway and just get it done so we can all get back to drinking our choice beverages on holiday? I will say that 69 has been guessed multiple times, so, and also 420. Y'all, come on. All right. All right, here we go. This is last chance. You put your number between 1 and 4,000 for a guess for an entry, or email ctgiveaway at protonmail.com. Only one entry. I don't have my beer. I should go get one. I didn't even get water. I had to hustle, get all my notes done for this. Okay. Here's the official cutoff. I've doubled the entry time, so no more guesses. There we go. All right, anything coming in after 12:09, my local time is done. So now I'm going to have a couple of people, hopefully y'all, actually, we can probably kind of handle this as a group. All right, here is what? Oh my goodness. That's funny. Oh man, y'all are gonna love this. Actually, my numbers weren't very good, so I'm just gonna use random number generator or randomdraws.com, and I'm gonna give the answer here. Here it is. Y'all ready? Woo! All right. The number is 3822. 3822. So the closest one to that in the chat, and now all the email, don't try and send any more emails or anything like that. It's not going to work. All right, 3822. If you are that person, all right, everybody help me look back through the chat and identify who is the closest. Ooh, Caleb Conrad had 3782. That's the closest I see so far. And Valerio 58 had 3975. Those are the closest I'm seeing so far. Oh, Sexy Beats 3812. And I'm just scrolling over the chat here. I haven't found I haven't looked through the emails yet. So that'll be the other thing. All right. Now I'm looking through the emails. Ooh, there was one that was pretty close in the emails. Oh, one of the hosts of the People Hotspot also sent an entry, and they were pretty close. Not quite, though. Sorry, I'm still looking through numbers. I literally got an email with no entry on it. It's just, that was interesting. All right, looking through all the emails, and I'm not seeing anything. I got 5 more. Oh, 3122. Oh, that was a close one. Almost all the digits. All right. So, as far as I can tell, Sexy Beats is the closest. Got that on. So, Sexy Beats, you need to send me an email. Definitely still at that CT giveaway at protonmail.com so I can get a hold of you. I'll need an address and all that kind of stuff. And if Sexy doesn't contact me, then I'll need to get someone else in line. So I need one backup. Who was one of the others? I had two others that were really close. I think Caleb was one, and then Valerio58. Let's just let me get three. So Valerio58 and Caleb. I know I saw an email from Caleb, which had a different number, but I'll still I'll take Valerio will get second place, and then Caleb will get third. So Valerio58, if you send me an email, and make sure you put that in there, because I want to make sure that there's correlation. All right, I'm watching for that email. Because if I don't get an email, then we're going to have to keep going through the numbers. Yep, Sexy Beats, you are here, but I need an email to contact you. So, oh, I got an email. Yeah, actually, if you Sexy Beats, if you want to put your email, I will not show it in the chat, and then that way, I can copy that, because that's actually what Valerio58 did. So that's awesome, and I won't show that to the entire channel. I can moderate it. YouTube has a nice mechanic for that. I'm going to send a new message just to Valerio58. Oops. All right. Thank you, Valerio58. Ooh, sent me a message. How do I view that message? I am not seeing the email from Sexy Beats yet. Yep, ctgiveaway@protonmail.com. Send that an email. All right. Hopefully that is it. Got confirmation from Valerio58, so we have linked up in case Sexy Beats can't get me an email. You sent it. Okay. All right. I'm waiting for it. Waiting for the email. You never checked out Homestar Runner on YouTube. That's a funny one. He checks his email. Still watching for the email. We'll give it a couple minutes. I'm going to go forward with the stream and keep checking in so that we can get the information going. But yeah. All right. So that's done. Okay. Now on to our normal show. I'll check in between topics here. Where should I get miners? So last week I said it appeared like we would need to wait until July 28th for more approvals for manufacturers. And this week we saw that Smart Mimic or Fenestra was approved. So that was kind of an out of cycle entry. So that was interesting. So I put the link to the chat in there. There we go. There's the official email for you, Sexy Life or Sexy Beats. Oh man, this is gonna be. I hope they don't cut off my channel because I said sexy too much. All right. So I put the link to the Fenestra announcement. I think they're approved for orders, but I think that there's still some more stuff that needs to happen. I didn't get a chance to do all my research this week and prep. There's also been a lot of chatter in general. I think with validators coming online about light hotspots, and this week there was a blog entry from RAK that was interesting, and like information always boils, kind of surfaces a little bit before something happens. So that's why I watch it. And so this is still pure speculation, but I wanted to put that out there. This actually has a lot of good information in it so this is from RAK's blog. So totally recommend checking it out and reading through it. It's long. There's no TLDR way to do that. It has a lot of good information. So all right. Just trying to keep watch on the email here. I still don't have an email from Sexy Beats. Gotta verify. All right, so back to a little bit of that pure speculation on light hotspots is that I think it either as soon as validators go live or within a reasonable amount of time afterward, we could see either orders open up like entirely and then light hotspots are for sale by a bunch of manufacturers, or that maybe just it's a little bit slower burn and that light hotspots will just appear online as for testing. Obviously they can't function unless validators are live and working like 100%, that there's no going back. And so that's why it still might be a little bit of a wait there. As far as Nebra, I saw some of that in the chat earlier. So Parley Labs has an insider email if you sign up for their newsletter. And they had a lot of updates on each batch for Nebra. And I mean, this is long. It's comments on every single batch. So it seems like batch 1, they still have a remainder of batch 1 to ship. And I don't have context on this. I don't know if there was, so many problems in batch 1 that they stopped shipping to fix it or what. Batch 2, 2,000 units have left the factory and 4,000 units are near completion. But they don't know how many will go to Parley Labs. And that's going to be more so US, I think, based delivery. So that's a little bit of speculation there too. I don't have all the details on this. Batch 3, 12,000 PCBAs were printed. So for the indoor, and that they finished production. Final assembly was supposed to start on 6/18, so a while back. Nebra says this is on batch 4. Nebra says they're scaling production, so no new updates as far as when batch 4 can do it. And you've seen a lot of these manufacturers, they've actually switched their facilities or they've moved locations. I think RAK did it, Bobcat did it, and maybe Nebra did it as well. So it's a lot of changing of things going on. And so that plays into it. I mean, like, why delays? Well, that's part of it. Outdoor units, it looks like they've printed that they 6,500 of them finished production, and then final assembly and packaging was supposed to start on 6/18. So, yeah, a lot of good information on there. I mean, it sounds to be as transparent as possible. I just know that there's still a lot of frustration in that, that they haven't received that. So it's super frustrating, I understand. I would be too. I mean, I knew what it was like waiting 6 months to get my miners. And of course, by starting this YouTube channel, I of course got demo units, but that was a thing. All right. How do I even reply back? There we go. I just need to verify the location. And just to verify, I like being fully secure with this. All right. So a little salt there, secure way to make sure the person who won is actually emailing me. Yeah, shout out. Thanks, Simon, for that. McGill Microwave. It's kind of like the USA Coax or Parley Labs of EU. So I don't think they have a affiliate program, but yeah, it was recommended me to sign up with them, but I don't have it. So there we go. Oops, I meant to send an email back to Sexy Beats, but I have not. I just hit send, so there should be an email coming. Okay, back to the show. While I keep, sorry for going back and forth here. So we talked about Nebra. As far as support issues that have been going this week, a lot of out of memory. There are 2 particular hosts that have been having a lot of problems just syncing and not being able to sync. And so anytime that there's a new version pushed out in the network, like these 2 hotspots are like the first to go, and it's really frustrating for those hosts. So I'm considering either swapping them or doing something. I was hoping to wait for Validators and see if that would clear up those issues, but not too sure if that will solve the problems or not yet. YouTube comments have been pretty quiet. I saw a question this week on how long my cable from my antenna to my lightning arrestor was, so I gave those in the comments, and I usually try and put that on the either description or first comment that's pinned. So as far as where are the people's hotspots at, I just want to check email here real quick. Nope. We're good to go. Or keep waiting for replies. And when is the EU giveaway? Oh my gosh. Okay, Sexy Beats, I did send you a reply. So so hold tight there. All right, so for Puny Pecan Eel and actually Funny Gray Seal as well, both of their scores, since there was miners there previously, as soon as they fell off the blockchain, so this was the thing that we talked about last week, that why is their score down, and they went back up to 1. And this is actually, I saw this happen on a couple different miners, and even the people who had reached out to me with similar problems in the past, like in the recent past, about 2 weeks ago or whatever, theirs also actually went up. So I'm wondering if there was some differences in those calculations on proximity scores or something like that that was trialed and then pulled back or something like that. I don't know. I didn't see any other details from digging into it on the Discord. Digital Lava Dragon, that host is still waiting on their Nebra, and as we talked about, and there's the question, hey, when ship Nebra? That sounds like a joke, but it's not funny to anybody waiting on their Nebras right now, and that's tough even on the side of the manufacturer as well. Every manufacturer has encountered delays of some kind, and that's just really tough. It seems like everything always has a weakness, whatever manufacturer has encountered it, that they've had to work through. So hopefully we'll see those and the reliability and shipments go out as we go forward here. Quick vanilla mandrill. So I've been trying to do discovery mode on a lot of hotspots, both in the people's hotspot and other hosts, and it's just not working. Well, it's not working, period. It's not that it's doing that. I think I've had one success, and those are for the ones that I know are always connected, but for some reason, for the whole people's hotspot, the other day I tried to go through every single one of them and do discovery mode on it, and it didn't work at all. So I don't know what that is. None of them are relayed, so I'm not sure what the deal is of why discovery mode wasn't working. If you've got thoughts on that, throw them out. I see a question in the chat. Tim, the question was, does the stock 4 dBi on the Bobcat, is it good enough for 5 to 7 kilometers? Remember, it's not about how far can an antenna reach. It is just all on the performance. You got elevation. There's a ton of variables that factor into how far they can reach. But yeah, the 4 dBi can reach 20 kilometers. Yeah, there's definite applications where it has, and there's been definite applications where it can't even get 1 kilometer down the road. It all depends on, you could have it in your basement, and of course it's not going anywhere. So it really depends on how you're using it, and keep experimenting. At this point, if you're living within that kind of range, then you should be able to experiment with your setup and getting connectivity. Remember, you want that 3 to 5 hotspots, and then your rewards kind of top off. I mean, they might get a little bit better, but it's not about that. So thanks, Simon, for the help there too. I would say that this would be just another chance to talk about the couple streams we've had on antennas, and people want to say, does this antenna work? And it's a more complex answer. Like, what's the best antenna? That you don't, let me say this the hard way. You don't understand enough about antennas and how they work to ask that. That's a very uneducated answer. And no, not to put a mean offense, but that's just, you need to learn more about how they work. And so, and I don't even know everything about how they work. And that's why I got a bunch of antennas and changing it to find what works best and what doesn't. I see a lot of questions like that on the YouTube channel. So, all right. I am looking for another email. I got an email. Sweet. All right. Verified that they are in the US. So Sexy Beats, I just want to verify that, please verify in the YouTube chat that we've talked back and forth. I'm not going to give out your name or address or anything like that, but I want you to verify that we've gone back and forth with emails. Michael Scott asks, can you use a PVC pipe as a mast? Absolutely, you can. Absolutely. I actually have, if you saw on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, that I have a clamp on a PVC pipe. It's actually, I think it's the vent for the sewage vent that I just clamped on to. When you're putting it on the host, of course, you want to check with the host and make sure that, hey, is that spot okay with them, to make sure, because a lot of times they don't want they want the non-penetrating mounts, and so that was an easy way to do it. So, and if you follow RAK on, I think, some different platforms, they asked me permission to share a picture of an install. So you'll see me. I was like 100 degrees that day. Oh my gosh, it was so hot doing an install at a host. So check that out. I'm wearing this awesome hat that I borrowed from the host. I'm just verifying with Sexy Beats here that we got emails back and forth. Oh, yeah, that works. Okay, we're good to go. The host is selected. So, or not host, sorry. The winner of the giveaway is official now. So thanks everybody for being a part of this. Of course, I'd love to throw it all out to you and send a bunch of them out. All right, let's looking through. Well, let's go into. I'm going to let the questions stack up. So, if you don't excuse me while I show my swag. So I'm going to drop a link here, and this link may change as I go forward. And I may even switch providers of swag as well. So I'm going to drop this link in there. I don't have so I saw a question on UK giveaway. It was US only. That was the thing. I would love to give away more EU and UK miners, but I need a supply first. So, all right, I'm going to drop this link in there and you can check out the swag. So this is the swag debut. I'm going to back up here a little bit and show off my swag. There we go. Woo! There's swag. So this is swag just for this channel. We'll probably be working through a rebrand of the channel and that kind of stuff. But this is a tornado and a sun, and then a little dude running after the tornado. And then the words say Carpe Tempestus. And what that means, it's kind of a play on Carpe Diem, which is more known. Carpe Diem means seize the day. Well, this is seize the storm. So if you didn't know, I used to be a storm chaser and still have a passion for weather. But this is also a kind of a metaphor for anything. And actually, I was going to look up, oh my gosh, I wrote some incredible words, and and such, and put them together, and just talking about the moment of seizing the storm, and it's awesome. I'll probably read that at a future time. I'd love to look it up right now, but that would take too much time. So, all right, so this is one thing you can order, and there's nothing on the back, but here is a hat. So, and this is just ink printed, screen printed. It's not thread embroidered. That would be a really cool addition, is to get that embroidered on there, but that would be really hard to get the words or the letters embroidered in there. So maybe we can play with that a little bit more. All right, so that's a nice hat. And then this is and this is a little bit older shirt, and it's all wrinkled. It is clean, but this has the carpe tempestus on the front, and then on the back, I love this, and this was a surprise for me, so I'm going to give you this preview here. So it just gives you a definition and an opportunity to be seized. Carpe tempestus. So now the cool thing about this is that I actually use this for a workout t-shirt sometimes. And if you're having a really robust workout, then, and you're sweating down your back, this will actually get wet, and it will, I call it make it rain. You can literally make it look like you got it wet, and then make it rain all over your back. So if you want a good workout shirt, this is a fun one to work out in. Maybe I'll have to come up with a tank top that will be a special workout thing. All right, and this is a hoodie. And this is actually an older one for me that I ordered a long time ago. Get that out there. And then this one does have stuff on the back. And this says chaser. And again, you can chase anything you want because it's a metaphor. But it says RFD apparel. And so RFD stands for rear flank downdraft. So a little bit of storm lingo here. If you so RFD stands for rear flank downdraft, and that's the coldest part of the storm. So hence why you might need a hoodie for it. And this one was actually an error on their part. Cafe Press sent me, I ordered a new hoodie because I wanted a new one to show off, and they sent me a long sleeve t-shirt. So I don't like, if you really like this, you can send me a comment and I can add it to the store. But this is a long sleeve t-shirt, and it's supposed to be the hoodie, but yeah, nice. So there's the swag. Oh yeah, here's another one. Let me get out of the way here. Right there. I can't zoom in on it. I don't have zoomable cameras yet. That's why I need upgrades to the channel. So there's the swag. There's a ton more items out on the store there, from I think beer glasses to stickers, and we'll probably get some swag stuff ordered here and do some more giveaways for that. So thanks for checking out my swag, and I might switch providers. I know that Simon or Cryptechology is a huge fan of Doge Lord apparel. So, and I actually have some of that as well. They do Emirates stuff. So, and it's nice, high quality stuff. So, yeah. Still checking out potential other providers of swag. All right, so let's do the live Q&A. Do I do a local meetup with other Helium Hotspot owners? So I did receive somebody reached out and wanted to meet up, but that was when I think COVID was still going on strong, and so I said I'm just going to wait for right now. But yeah, I haven't been doing any local meetups yet. And of course, now they have the Delta variant, so whatever. It's frustrating. All right. Have I heard of any correlation between order size and time delivery from Bobcat, shorter or longer? As far as I know, they go by order date. I was going to say order number, but I believe it's actually date. So, oh no, the site is only showing 2 items. Maybe I'll drop another link. Thanks for that. Information. Oh yeah, it does only have 2 items. Shoot. All right, let me drop this one then. I think that was right. I had to create a new store because the hoodie wasn't available in the old store or something like that. So technical difficulties. So here, you can check this one out. So just take the new off of it. Oh, what number are they on? I'd have to go look at Twitter's at Twitter, at Bobcat's Twitter account, because that's where I usually follow their information. If you're not following Bobcat on Twitter, you definitely should. They have an awesome presence on there. Okay, so the first one I found was talking about batch 10. This was on July 2nd. Batch 10 includes USA 915 with a cutoff of number 130803, placed between 420 and 422. EU 868 cutoff is number 142530. And that was ordered between 423 and 425 at 11:54 p.m. So they're getting down to the minute. So batch 10 ships next Friday. I'm just impressed at Bobcat's like social media presence, and also just like hammering on those orders and just getting things shipped. That's been really impressive. That's been their strength that I've seen anyways. All right. Looking back at any other questions here. No. So I see so we buy your swag for a chance at the lottery. No. The giveaway is done. No purchase necessary. Oh my gosh, no. I'm not going to be like that. Is there any current issues with the RAK V2s? Mine went offline just this morning and it showed it's syncing. Has been online for over a month. Yeah, so that's the problem that I've been seeing with a couple hosts, is that they've just all of a sudden gone out of sync, and it's usually in the morning. I don't know what it is why it does that. The only thing I can look at back, and I think Helium did an announcement a couple weeks ago that talked about memory issues, and that definitely is a possibility as to the cause of the issue, is that it runs out of memory, and the changes that they've done cause these out of memory issues. I think it's also in there with relayed, and it might be that maybe a poor internet connection, and if it's not relayed, and if it's having to support other things on the network that are relayed, well, then maybe that's how it's happening, is that it spends so much time, helping the other ones that it doesn't help itself. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I would really love to know, because then I'd solve it. And if it came to it, and maybe this is what I need to do with this particular host, is make them go on relayed, so that they that basically they aren't having to help others with that. And there was a comment this week that said, I looked around and people that are relayed are making more than people that are not relayed. So that was interesting. Oh my gosh. When is the Swag UK giveaway? Oh, that would cost so much money to send over there. I know that somebody else looked at my store and they were like, oh my gosh, shipping is so bad. What about a storm definition as a sweatshirt? Yeah, I don't have any sweatshirts on there. I could add that. it shows offline. Oh, that really sucks. I know that's what I've seen on the for this host, that it just like will either show up offline entirely, and they've been switching back and forth between Wi-Fi and Ethernet. They had the best success on Wi-Fi, so maybe that will help you a little bit. Hey, I'm not made of money. I wish I was. I wish I didn't have to worry about money, but yeah, it's anyways, there is Sexy Beats Miner. I'll get that shipped out this week. So, and I won't, not going to pair it to my wallet or anything. So I don't even know what the miner name is. So, a storm poncho, that'd be a good idea. That'd be awesome. Check out Great Coconut Newt. Oh yeah, this reminds me. If you didn't catch it, and I'm planning to post this because I got a copy of the files. But last week, I did I was a guest on Helium Down Under. So that's a YouTube channel that you can check out. Basically, they're doing the same thing I'm doing. Ian is his name. He's doing basically the same thing I'm doing down in Australia. So. And I think he's going to get on the list for the People's Hotspot as well. And then he also said that he's going to donate one of his miners that he ordered to the People's Hotspot, which is awesome. And this actually might be the first opportunity to kind of decentralize, segment the People's Hotspot ownership and maybe start transitioning co-ownership or something like that. Because bottom line is I'm not going to take the miner, the quick vanilla Mandrill back. Like, it's going to stay in Australia forever. So at some point, when the program either ends or if it's going to continue and Ian or somebody down in Australia wants to administrate the People's Hotspot down there, then maybe we can do that. I know I've had a couple other volunteers for help on the People's Hotspot as well. It's not that it takes up a lot of time, although if we keep adding miners to the program, then of course it will become too much to handle for me. Already I have one host, and I told him please keep on me, because if I don't send payments, it's not that I am not wanting to send payments. And so every week if I miss it, he messages me. So I just need to get a reminder on my calendar and then send out that payment. Is the easy thing. But yeah, sending out payments is a thing. I have actually one host who also has not given me their wallet, so I can't pay them. And this is a thing. If you aren't familiar with any of the hosting programs, like, they usually require a wallet so that you can get paid. Well, now we're in some sort of like custodial weird scenario where I have HNT that I would love to send to the host, and they haven't provided me their wallet yet. So waiting patiently for that one. And I'm not going to do anything with their HNT. It's obviously there. So 95% of the earnings go to the hosts of the People's Hotspot. So yeah, so check out Great Coconut Newt. So I see it's relayed right now, but fully synced. A couple packets transferred. I should probably switch over. This would probably help here. Make sure I'm good to go. There we go. Couple packets transferred. DC, that's fun to see. Den Haag, I've actually been there. Went on a trip to, what is that called? Model United Nations. That was a fun one. I'm probably saying that wrong too, so I apologize. Yeah, nice earnings. Wow, 24 hours, 14. I might have to study this, because I haven't seen anything like that on my best earner for quite a long time. So they're doing something differently on here. You should chat me up on Discord, and then I can figure out what I'm doing wrong, because this is awesome. It's odd that it has no witnesses, though, to make all those rewards and not have witnesses. So the transmit is not great. That's interesting. What's going on there? I don't know. All right. Back to the live stream. All right. Any more questions that we need to get answered? Assuming great coconut Newt got consensus. Yeah. So it doesn't look like it. Those rewards on there were actually for the proper like mechanic of that they are a witness for others. So if I click on one of the other, if I click on another hotspot in that area, so I clicked on Melted Jade Puma, and the Newt is serving as a witness for other ones. So they're doing the mechanic, is just that their transmit is not acting properly. Or perhaps fishy. Yeah, that seems interesting. All right, looking for any other questions. What are your monthly results from X number of miners? Yeah, I'm not going to give any details on full earnings for all the things, because I've been transitioning, and I talk about this in the interview with Ian about that I transfer ownership of the hotspots to the hosts as we've worked out deals, and that's normally how I do it, because unless the hosts are willing to like split 50-50 or something like that, but by and large it's been sending it to them, and earnings have been lower of late, but it's like in that 5 to 10 per more closer to 5 for the ones that I'm hosting. And then the highest earner of all the hotspots was performing really well. I think I've talked about it a couple times, like over 20 regularly. And then of late, it's been less than 10 quite regularly. So that's been kind of sad. So I'm looking to up my game. So just like y'all, like trying to figure out the highest earnings, what happened? What am I doing differently? All that kind of stuff. So, what can I do? So looking at that other one, the Newt would give me some interesting ideas as far as what I need to do to improve. And I thought about, I never tested at my primary earner just a 3 dBi antenna. So that's something that I might do. I need to get ordered. I need to order more enclosures. So I know I promised y'all a video on enclosures and how to put them together properly. And I placed all my the enclosures, so I need to order more, and I've been waiting for the value of HNT to go back up so that I could get a decent value. Just saw a question on the people's hotspot, so how they can contact me. So you can get a hold of me on Discord. 619 just gave the link. Ed B Charlie Tango. That's how to reach out to me. Ryan, the giveaway is over. Thanks for attending. And then, the people's hotspot, just get to me. Basically, you need an order in the queue with any manufacturer. If you're in the US, I have a little bit more availability of different manufacturers for the miners. So that basically, if you ordered a Bobcat, then I'd send you the Bobcat for the people's hotspot. Nebra is supposed to be sending me some, and Syncrobit as well, that I've talked with, but I don't have any like guarantees nor official dates of when that will be available. But the people's hotspot is basically functioning like your hotspot. You get 95% of the earnings, and then the rest of the 5% doesn't go to me. It goes to a community program. So mostly it pays for shipping, especially over to international ones. So that's why I'm hoping that we can just kind of reinforce getting decentralized ownership or facilitation of the people's hotspots. So that way shipping is a little bit better as far as cost. How do you up your transmit level from 0.5 to 1.0? So that's Michael Scott asked this. It's basically, yes, the answer 619 gave it is move to a different location. Basically, you can look at repositioning your hotspot a little bit. Check out the last live stream, live stream number 9. We talked about that quite a bit as what are the options in there. And realizing that it might be a problem with the network, because there was a bunch of people that reached out that said something was going on with their proximity scores. So yeah, and just a reminder, thanks 619 for doing that. Please hit like, share, all those, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. So looking at any more questions. I think that's it for the questions. So, good. We're at an hour anyway, so let's probably call it there. So, thank you everyone for attending the giveaway. We had peak subscribers. Oh, geez, wow! Our peak watch rate was 92. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So thank you for attending. Thanks for watching this. Hope it's been valuable. If you have more questions that you'd like to get to, throw them as a comment on the chat. And you can email me, or not email me on the link I gave, or the email I gave, because I'm going to shut that down. But you can contact me on Discord. All right, a little scatterbrain today. So, all right, thank you for attending, and I'm going to change my sign off for this time. Instead of saying my usual piece, I'm going to say Carpe Tempestus. Everyone, have a great 4th.